Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's the flyest vlogger on the planet. My name is Showtime the Czar. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great, positive, productive day as always. You know I got hip hop news, cultural updates, and everything like that for you guys today. But before we do any and all that, you know what you got to do. See that subscribe button on your screen right there. I need you to click that, turn that bell icon on so each and every time one of my videos drop, the content that I'm providing to you, you don't miss it. Let's get into it, y'all. Drop my intro. YouTube, what up, though? All right, got Lori Mack in the building. Lori Mack, say what's up to the people.
What up, though?
Y'all know when I bring Lori Mack in early, that means conversation about to get real good, okay? Here's how we starting this thing off. So I saw on social media, not 100% if this was his page or not. It looked like it was, but it was Marcus Houston on Twitter saying that they bringing You Guys Serve 2. They had like a trailer-ish thing going on. Long story short, are we here for a You Guys Serve 2? Lori Mack, we'll start with you. How you feeling about that? Is it too late for this? Because
I feel like it's never too late when the actual cast members are involved. That's my whole thing. I don't like when they bring back movies that we've wanted and hoped for too, and then it's a whole different cast. Like, it just takes away from the actual storyline. Now, we know Marcus, along with Amarion, B2K, a whole crew, was involved in You Got Served. Mm-hmm. Are they going to be a part of them? Are we still doing it for Lil Saint? Or what we doing here? Lil Saint, like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? I seen it on the tour that they still doing it for Lil Saint. So I would like to see it if it carries on from where it left off at. But if we doing like a whole different
what's
plot
the
line,
storyline though? Like, I feel like you got to bring the two white dudes back.
I mean,
here's my thing.
They ended it, but you got to think how it ended. The first one ended with them winning that little championship, whatever. They could roll it off with, well, you know, Lil Kim look like Lil Kim no more, but they can roll it off with, you know what I'm saying, them winning that money and then taking it, you know, where they took it after that. You know, they were supposed to get that whole little deal after winning that contest.
Oh, they did the video shoot.
Right. So you could take it from that and then see where their careers might have went, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like here's my thing. All right, I'm with you. Yes, you got to bring Amarion and Marcus Houston, B2K, all of them got to be back. I think you got to bring the two white dudes back. And also, I think you got to add pieces to make it more relevant now. Meaning, you got to get, and I said this on air, you got to get the TikTok stars, like the, what's his name?
I don't know about that.
Kid of the Great.
Why?
Okay, because if you try to go back, like, and the reason I say this, when they did Good Burger 2, I should say. Okay. It was all right. It was just all right. But the reason it was all right is because they added funnier people to make it more relevant. What's my man's name? I see his face, but I can't say his name. I can't think of his name. Short, dark-skinned dude. Lil Rel. Okay. They added him part of it. I think he wasn't like a huge part of it, but he had funny moments throughout the thing. The girl that played.
But even you still just said it was still just okay.
But see,
even with the influencers, it didn't add any more. I felt like it could have added. I feel like without them,
it's corny.
Is it though? Because if they could have,
what makes it relevant? Because remember how good,
I mean, nobody's original anymore. That's the problem. Nobody's original. Everybody's always trying to hype it up for the next thing or for the next generation, whatever. We don't even know what that's going to look like in 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it should be more true to what the storyline was.
But see, they did it so, I guess this is what I'm saying. Because of the gap, it's kind of difficult to make it make sense.
Yeah, it's a big gap.
With a large gap.
Which is another thing that I feel like. You know, I feel like you shouldn't wait too long for number 2. And after that long, when it has been like over 10 plus years, I don't feel like it's necessary to have a 2, but maybe a sequel or I don't know, something that spins off of whatever you're trying to do. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like because of the large gap, because it's not like Incredibles. When Incredibles 2 came out, they was able to keep flowing with it just because this is a cartoon. This is different because it's real people. So, and it's like,
not necessarily because you had standing ovations for things like Spider-Man.
But the times is different, so it don't make sense.
What about that one movie when all of them came together? All of them different movies and all the Spider-Mans came together in that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a standing
ovation. The last
ovation.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Right. it was just like all of them were different, but still aligned, and it still made sense when they all came together.
But that's
the type of impact I feel like everybody, every content creator or director or whatever wants when they're doing a number 2 or bringing something back or trying to carry things along. But I don't know. I just feel like, yes, influencers are today. They are our world today. This is what everything's about.
Exactly.
But I just don't know if adding them to it will make too much of a difference if they don't really understand.
If done correctly, the influencers will make it great.
Yeah.
Here's a prime example. Bad Boys. When they added some of the influencer actors and stuff like that, they made the movie. And because there's one part in there where he's like, we got to turn up on these fools. Remember Will Smith said that? They leaned into to Will Smith and Martin Lawrence being older, and they brought in the younger people to help balance it. Right. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I mean, you can't do the movie and then you just got a bunch of like.
True, but in this key moments, like even in that movie, that with the older people, that just made it like, oh yeah, this is. If you watched it, you understand it. Just like my man's the husband,
Reggie,
right? Reggie that went on and
good point.
For what's all
made it good,
you know what I'm saying? He was one of the originals. If you watched all the Bad Boys, then you know nobody was prepared for what hell happened. You know what I'm saying? It happened that way, which made it so epic. It made it so damn good because of how he did, how they did it. And this is the older character.
But see, that's what I'm saying. You gotta balance it. Imagine if they don't have the younger guys in there, and then they combine it with the character Reggie. It don't hit the same because. Why are these old guys out here trying to be like the bad boy cops from the 2000s or not in the 90s? Like, y'all not like that no more.
Right, but it made sense with Reggie because of his background, the fact he's been around.
He was a popular character.
And it was just like, whoa, because he been so quiet, but yet he don't play. So it just made sense. It came full circle, I feel like unless the moment is coming full circle like that,
I think you gotta, so at the end of the day, I think if you add the right character and right pieces, Chris Brown, you add a couple of the influencers, not too many, but enough to make it balanced, then it'll be a hit. If you kind of try to just use just all the old characters, in my opinion, I don't know if the storyline makes sense without trying to force it.
I agree, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna end it. Yep. I know we can close out, but what I think how they should go about it is just like how they did back in the day when artists would come onto shows. Sitcom, stuff like that. Yeah. They would insert them just enough. To when they did things like a movie or another season or something, it made sense when they came back around.
Got you.
I just feel like when you're doing a movie or something, you got to kind of like play into that in some way. Like they need to make a small appearance in the last one or something like that to where it makes sense. You know, like how they did back in the day.
Right. Got you.
That's just my thoughts.
All right, so let us know how you feel about this in the comments below. Are you here for a You Got Served 2? Need it or keep it? Let us know in the comments below.
I'm going to watch it.
Me too.
We going to see.
Did I just catch you having fun?
All right, YouTube, y'all know how this works, man. Lori Mack is in the building. So Lori Mack introduced this situation because this is one of those touchy subjects, I'll say, because it involves age gaps in dating.
Yeah, let me make sure I get my facts together. I want to make sure I go on to the actual social site. Neighborhood Talk is where I found it on Instagram. I'm sure anybody that's social know about it. But the real shocker is actually Tommie Lee, which a lot of you guys know from Baddies. You know, she's been all over the place. Love and Hip Hop. She's very dramatic. I'm gonna say it like that. And then you have Solange's son.
Right.
Now what the problem is the gap, the age gap. Okay, because Solange is only 39 and Tommie Lee is 41. And her son, Solange's son, is only 21.
Right.
So the big gap is the son and Tommie Lee.
So it's about a 20-year age gap.
Yes.
Or exactly a 20-year age gap, and they're allegedly dating. So obviously social media feels away because, you know, when you talk about age gaps, right, when it's a man and a woman, immediately you're disgusting. Well, let me back up. If it's an older man and a younger woman, immediately that older man is disgusting and they say, you know, he's grooming his woman, right?
Right. If
it's the other way around, the young boy is looked at like, you know, how Stella got her groove back. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, you young man getting to get the older girls. But to be honest, it should be looked at the same way, or a lot of people feel like it should be looked at the same way. So, Lori Mac, first, how do you feel about it? Is it disgusting? What's your thoughts?
I think it's a little nasty.
Okay.
Me personally, because I feel like when you're a woman and you're 41, there's nothing a 21-year-old man can do for you. That's just how I feel as a woman.
Well, I would say you can't do nothing.
I mean, yeah, the one thing that you can get, you can get that from a rose. Let's be honest.
Y'all you know what I'm saying? Replace us with roses. That's crazy work.
Hey, sometimes you gotta find something to do the job. Needless to say, that's the only reason why a lot of women, older women, go for the younger guys. You know, because they want that thrill. They want that. You know what I'm saying? Right. That acceptance that they don't really get from the older guys. I get that to a degree, because at what point do we be like, okay, this is too young? 21, he just passed over the legal threshold. You know what I'm saying? He just got there. Yeah. Now, I couldn't be too mad if he was 31.
Right.
You know, but 21, that's real young. Like, he literally just got legal. So, he just 21. Got out of college, if he was in college, or, you know, he just got done with high school a few years ago. Right. That's a little steep for a 41-year-old woman. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. Me personally, going out talking to a man that's only 21, like, he's still yet to see the world, experience things, be able to understand. He just started drinking. Right. Understand what I'm going through, what I'm dealing with. If I have kids, if I have this, you know, it's all those things that's implemented in a man.
I think if you are having relationship issues, going younger don't fix them, because they not going to be mature enough to handle whatever it is that you're going through, regardless if you're a man or a woman. So I've never thought that I've never really wanted to date a younger person, and I thought about, why have I never been attracted to younger women? It's because all the women I saw growing up, they were older. Everything, all the women on TV, all the thick women, they wasn't 14, 15, 16. Right. It was in their 20s, and I was like 12, and then obviously they got older. You see what I'm saying? They still stay fine. So that's what I think it was for me. Watching BET, Uncut, all the women that Nelly had in the videos, with no kids. Okay, so that's just my theory. I could be wrong, but
I mean, that's what I'm saying though. You got to think Solange's son, which is Jules Smith, by the way, Jules. I could see why he would want to go up. You know what I'm saying? Because he wants to be introduced. He might
thinking the same thing I'm thinking. He's seen all the
he wanted
baddies that was grown.
Yeah. Right, he wanted to experience a grown woman. I can't really see a grown woman wanting to experience a young guy other than sexual pleasure.
And that's fine if that's just what y'all doing.
But then
I don't feel like y'all should date. I don't understand the conversation.
Hey, I feel like I'm more with it of being private. That's why you do things in private, because when you come out, now you got everybody's opinion. So that's the only thing about it. I mean, at the end of the day, if they're happy, stay true to yourself. But I also feel like Solange need to say something. Okay, this your son. What we gonna do about that?
I feel like she had to say something. That's just weird.
But I guess it's touchy because you don't want to say too much, because regardless, he is going to see it through however way he sees fit, because he is 21. But at the same time, it's a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, she older than your mother.
Yeah, I was gonna say dating someone the same age as your mama is kind of crazy.
In the same range, like literally.
Yeah, that's crazy work. I would say nasty work. But
I don't know. I mean, they look happy, they look cute, but yeah, that you throw the age gap in there, it's hard to overlook that. Because what else could this be but a PR little run? I don't know. Now, if they're doing that, then hey, you know, to get more
and they're not
views,
gonna tell us that whether it is or isn't. So yeah, I just feel like, you know, if they just, you know, smashing, it's cool, bro. I don't really understand.
Cool with just smashing.
Yeah, because it's like he 21, bro. He going whether he doing it with the 41-year-old woman or another 21-year-old his age, he still gonna just do that. Well, I feel like if you're 41. You're looking for something a little bit more stable, and you're probably not going to get that with a 21-year-old, because he's you just like you said, he's exploring the world still. Now, so at some point, he's going to be like, the 24-year-old look good, and then he going to do what he do. So
I mean, all I got to say about it, my last words is, if you're here for a good time and not a long time, hey, do what you got to do. But if you're trying to see this through to the very end, I don't see it. So I guess it's all about timing and seeing how long, or if this is even true, because nobody has confirmed that they were dating. Now, Tommie was calling him bae, was calling Jules bae, this my baby, but nobody has confirmed that they are together. So there's still that throwing up. But you know, speculation goes around heavy. with just videos and a little bit of posts.
All right, so let us know what you think in the comments below. Is it disgusting, not disgusting? How you feel about it? What's your thoughts and opinions? Let us know all that in the comments below. But that's all we got for you today. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow us on socials. And until next time, we are out of here. Peace.